Get busy now, probably.
Okay, we're ready to go. Yeah,
going?
it's rolling.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you tell us your name first of all?
My name is Manohar S Gosal.
Manohar S Gosal. And where were you born?
I was born in England, Birmingham.
In Birmingham, wow. And when did you get up to Glasgow?
Oh, when I was 11 years old. So
11,
that's
okay.
nearly 40 years old.
And what school did you go to?
Just round the corner, Woodside Secondary School.
Woodside, right. So that's just a mixed normal school, right?
Yeah.
So, and so were your parents both Sikhs? Yeah.
Yeah, they're both Sikhs.
Yeah, so it's just not. Yeah, because I'm just finding out about Sikhism. Sikhism, is that right?
Yeah.
And I've been doing Kundalini for a while, and this is why I thought it would be good to talk to you about your. How long have you been doing Kundalini?
Not actually doing any like yoga, Kundalini yoga,
No,
or anything like that.
okay.
It was just this meditation we do. It's like a mantra meditation. It's not basically nothing to do with like to raise the Kundalini or to do that. I had a Kundalini experience which led me on this path.
Tell us about that then, how did that happen?
I was just out of the blue. One day I decided to do a bit of meditation, and basically after 2 deep breaths, the top of my head just exploded. It was like a brain orgasm going this way. It was so powerful, and I didn't want it to carry on because I thought basically I would have fused my brain. It was so powerful and scary, exhilarating, hard to describe.
Were you alone?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't just decide to say, "Oh, I'm going to do some meditation." You must have had something leading up to that.
Just because I had stopped drinking and I was looking for ulterior kind of methods of getting high basically, and I thought meditation was one way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went and thought I'll try that to open the third eye and stuff like that. And that's
Was
what
that from?
happened.
What were you chanting? Was it from?
No, I never chanted. No.
Was it from the computer, or were you just trying to empty your mind?
I just put my hands together and took 2 deep breaths, and that was it.
That's
That's
it.
all I did. Nothing else.
And I've heard people shaking, losing control. Was it something like that, or was it more like a mental thing than a physical thing?
No, it was mostly on the top of my head. It just felt like that. My top of my head had exploded, and I felt the universe. I was
So this
part
is
of
what
everything.
Wahe Guru is, right? This is the head.
Waheguru.
It comes out of the head and goes Wahe Guru, right? Is that right? Am I right?
I don't know what I felt, but why Guru to us is just the universe is everything.
So did you feel at one with everything?
Yeah.
Wow. And it was like
I thought it was everywhere, but
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
split second,
Ah.
just like that, just boom. And that was too much.
But did you fall? Were you faint? Were you fall over? Or?
Can we take it?
Carry on.
Okay.
Like this?
So was it? You took 2 breaths and you did you lose control? Were you still in control? Could you compare it to was it like ecstasy or like it was narcotic? Because I feel like it's quite narcotic when I'm doing Kundalini. It's quite like a narcotic kind of high that lasts 10 minutes and then you drop down.
There's nothing that can explain. It's really hard to explain what
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
but because there's nothing. Like, at the time I was used to drink a lot,
Mhm.
but I was sober for about a year, and that's why I decided to do the meditation and stuff. And the way I explained it back then was like all the drink in the world wouldn't compare to what I felt in that instant. That's how powerful. And
Yeah, you can't compare it. It's like
yeah, it was the drink. All the drink, if you added it all up, it wouldn't have the same power of what I felt in that split second.
I think I understand it. Like, have you ever tried mushrooms or something like that?
No,
Because it's like trying to describe colours to someone that's
Yeah,
blind.
It's too hard.
You can't describe a
Yeah.
colour to a blind person.
Mhm.
And so,
It was not of this world anyway.
were you in the house? Were you in your
Yeah, I was in
house?
the house,
Were you with your family or?
No, I was just on my own. Just got up and I thought, I was in the bathroom. I thought I'd just try to do a bit of meditation, see what we can open this third eye, because I've seen it on Facebook and all that mantra meditation, third eye stuff, pineal gland. And I thought, well, I've been sober for a while now,
Mhm.
so I should be able to do that. Let's try that. Just trying different avenues, And that's what happened. It just exploded. It was like a brain orgasm.
Did you feel something here?
No, top
The
of
top of the head, yeah, that's what
crown.
you say.
Just straight out there. I just felt the universe. Part of the universe.
That's great, right? And that was
It's like a magnetic flux, It's
Yeah.
boom, straight out.
Yeah, I get we've had little small sensations when I'm doing Kundalini of that kind of thing, but like tiny fraction of what they say. But in the studio that I go to, they don't encourage awakening. They've never mentioned awakening. It's just when I've been looking online, I was like, wow, what is this?
Yeah, it can be very dangerous.
And I've got friends in Italy that are yogis, and they'd say we can come and do a workshop, and we'll give you an awakening, and you pay. You know, it's pay.
I wouldn't go down those routes.
Apparently, it's dangerous, right?
Very dangerous, because it left me in a mixed up state for at least 6 months.
What,
I was mixed
when
up.
you had that moment? Yeah, I was going to say, how did it change you
It
after
changed
that?
me a lot.
In what ways?
You know, and basically, you know there's something else. You know, it's not, this world isn't just the material, what we're ourselves, and there's definitely something else. And I says, what was that? You just don't understand. You're lost. So I did a lot of research on the internet to find out, and after about 6 months I found, speaking to somebody in South Africa, they told me that I'd had a Kundalini awakening, a violent Kundalini awakening. So from there on, then I started researching like Kundalini awakening and stuff, Buddhism, Catholics, everything. I could read anything up about it, but the eventual truth for me came from my own religion, because I was basically an atheist before this happened to me. And in Sikhism, it explained everything in our scriptures. And I was like, this is all the answers I need to know. And I've been following Sikhism since then.
And was that a few years ago?
4 years.
Oh, so you've been 4 years following Sikhism.
I'm
Wow.
baptized Sikh now.
Oh, you got.
Yeah.
But did you go to Punjab for that?
No, I just did that.
You can do it
Glasgow,
here.
yeah, you can
Is
do
that
it.
an immersion? Or not really.
Just, it's not an immersion, no.
Oh,
Like,
it's-
they do like...
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
And then how did it gradually, I don't know, make more sense to you, that experience, as you grew on the path of like looking into Sikhism? It made more sense to you.
It was explained to us in our scriptures what happens. So I didn't have to go very far.
It's
Yeah.
the
I was
youngest.
trying to chase it as well.
Mm.
Trying to see that experience again. I was like, what was
Yeah.
that? Because obviously people want to have that again. And I was continually doing meditation every morning for an hour for about 2 years. And I didn't get it again. But then our scriptures explained that what it's for and why you should be doing it. And that's not the reason we should be doing it for.
For that
For
experience.
the experience.
Yeah.
It's not for that at all. It's a connection to God. It's a union with God. You've got to be grounded.
Yeah, because for me, I really loved the way it felt, but I was a little bit the way the Rama people and the way it was very monetized, and they were saying prosperity will come, and it was like your life is going to get your social life is going to change. But it was always an exchange of money, and I've said, look, I don't have much money, can I come to the class and exchange something else? And we're in the middle of this negotiation at the moment. But also there was a kind of vibe of cult, like you're in the gang or you're not, like it's almost like I don't know. It conflicted a lot with Lola's spiritual Christianity kind of thing as well. Somehow, I don't know, can you explain how you did that?
Yeah.
No.
I guess just because, it's that thing that, like, that chasing thing. I think they encourage the chasing. It's like, if you just imagine your dreams, then you will achieve them. And the more you do this, the more you project, the more you're likely to get it. And I was like, that's not how God works.
Keep going. Okay, so this is why I'm really fascinated by Punjabi, and these we interviewed she was beautiful, she's a great person, she was like from the fashion industry, and she converted to Sikhism, which I found fascinating, to go from this fashion thing to the Sikh thing, and she's embraced it fully, and I'm just trying to understand how Kundalini and Sikhism, it's like a lot of Sikhism, it's completely separate and different thing, right? It's like a Christian doing yoga.
It doesn't go.
But it's the same language, a lot of the same songs, the music's kind of similar.
We call it Simran. It's meditation. It's God remembrance.
Okay.
That's what we're doing when we're doing our mantra meditation. Just remembering God, praising God, loving God, using the emotion of love to do the meditation.
Wow.
And it's a blissful experience.
Mm-hmm.
And it does help you in many ways.
And you do like 10 minutes a day in the morning? Or?
You can do more.
It's
you
up
can
to you.
start
There's
with
no...
5, go to do hours if you want.
This is what I think about with all these religions. Just basically love each other and be nice to each other.
I think the message is the same.
Yeah.
It's
Catholic,
getting,
even Protestant.
sometimes it gets a bit, but capitalism gets involved and gets monetized, and then they promise you this and that. But let's be practical, that's not going to happen.
Be nice, right?
Yeah, it's not going to happen. You're not going to manifest £1 million and stuff like that if you do a bit of meditation.
And the money and the friends and the status.
No, it's not going to happen. That's just them selling something.
Yeah.
Meditation has one purpose: is union with God. That's what we're here for. To remember where we came from and where we're going to go back to.
Amen. Yeah.
And is Sikhism, is God inside, or is God like a deity that you... I know there's a lot of gurus like...
We all have God inside of us.
This guy here, who's he in the water?
Oh, that's my father.
Okay. He looks like a guru, wow. Is he still alive?
No, he passed away last year.
What was his name?
Gurudev Singh.
Gurudev Singh?
Gurudev Singh, yeah.
And where is he?
Sorry?
Where is this?
He's at Gurdwara, at highest point, Gurdwara Hemkund side in India.
Himalayas?
No, it's not, I think so, it's not too far from there.
Okay. Wow.
That's where he is there. Our 10th Guru used to meditate there.
Okay, so he's not been baptised there, he's just
my dad
having a
was
bath.
Baptist, yeah. just went
Was he a Celtic fan too?
Yeah, he was.
Was he really?
Yes. We watched Rangers Celtic the last day of his life with me, and then passed away after that.
Because he got beat.
Sorry?
Because we got beat.
No, we won that game. I think we won that game 2-1 or 2-0.
Was that around the time of Larson and these boys?
No, it was just last year.
Oh, just last year. Okay. That was this time last year. He went to his first match.
3-2.
It was 3-2. We were there. Was it that match? It was April. It was a big match last year where we won. Basically, we beat them.
It could have been that one.
And do you go to the matches still? Yeah.
My son takes me now and again now, but I've got a different perspective on life.
It's changed. Yeah.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number.
And who's this beautiful woman here?
That's my mum.
Wow. We'll get some shots later.
Yeah, we'll get some shots. Yeah.
Is she like?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she your boss? No.
No.
Just a family business.
Yeah.
She's the boss?
Yeah, she's the boss.
It's family business.
Yeah.
And I just want to ask, so with the mantras, like, is that there's a lot of mantras, and then how do you decide what mantra to devote to in the morning, or do you follow a specific?
We just use Waheguru.
Okay.
Wow, God. It just means wow, God, Waheguru.
Wow,
so
God.
we use that. Wow, look at you. It's to remember him. So that's why we use that.
Can you get there's a Waheguru, just like that?
Yes,
You don't go Nam Sat Nam. Just Waheguru.
Wow.
So you try and empty your mind and just breathe. And you do special breathing?
No, just Waheguru. There is a technique, yeah, the Sasgras Simran, which is you're breathing in Waheguru. That's when it's getting even more complicated, because then you can go down the path of doing a long time, lots of Simran, and some people go to different dimensions and stuff. It gets really good. It does get deeper.
Yeah, how has your relationship with God evolved over the time of doing it?
Mine?
And how has it changed you as a person as well?
Well, for a start, I'm a baptised Sikh now, and God, I pray like 5 times a day, and God's always on my mind. He's always with me. I'm always talking to him. That's the thing, that you're always talking to God.
Yeah.
I believe there is something else, and you're thinking all the time about what you're doing, your actions and stuff, and how you treat people, how you live your life. Before there was a duality, and it was all selfishness, to be honest with you. What can I get out of life for myself? Now it's how can I help other people, humanity.
And is it related to Jesus Christ, or is it completely nothing to do with him?
Nothing.
He's just a prophet.
This is a prophet.
So your God was he ever on Earth, or is he inside you, or is he everywhere? Everybody.
Everybody.
That's what I think.
Everything.
He's
It's
everybody. He's
omnipresent.
inside.
He
He's
has
everyone.
everything.
Yeah, and it's like it's your personal thing.
Yeah.
But is there rules to Sikhism? Is there like a Ten Commandments?
I think it's and when you're baptized Sikh, there is a way of life. There is a code of conduct and stuff like that.
And you're vegetarian? Is that
yeah,
part of it?
vegetarian. Yeah. Vegetarianism is part of that. Yeah, not alcohol. Can't drink alcohol. Take mind-altering substances and stuff like that. That's not allowed. You've got to pray minimum 3 times a day.
Right. And I was. Apparently, there was a problem with Muslims and Sikhs, and is this a sort of historical
It's a
thing? Is this
historical
true?
thing. Yeah.
Was there a battle at some?
There's lots of bats.
Was this they came from Pakistan, or
I think it was the Mongols at the time, that were
because
ruling Indonesia at the time.
Mongols? Like
Yeah.
who was that? Genghis Khan?
Yeah, well,
Let's go back.
yeah, that's going a bit further back. But
Just because we get this horrible cliche, like it's a racist thing right now. It's happening in Palestine. It's like, okay, you're terrorist. You're Muslim, you're terrorist. I mean, you must get that a lot here. Do you get that? Have you experienced it here?
no, not
really.
honest,
Okay,
no.
good.
No,
That's
experienced that.
Okay, you don't get that. And it's not like Catholics and Protestants in Glasgow with Muslims and Sikhs. There's not any. There's no problem there. There's
I
no,
haven't experienced any.
That's
to be
great.
honest with you.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I bet at Parkhead it's great as well, right? You get
Been there like this.
no problem,
No
right?
problem.
We're going to go today because the Green Brigade. We're going to film the Green Brigade because recently they're the most entertaining thing that's been happening.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people, there's the kind of the fans, the club, everybody's. Some people love the Green Brigade, some people don't like them. The team
Atmosphere
seems
to the club, I think. Anyway, they bring atmosphere.
well, of course.
Yeah.
Without them, they sort of
It's,
lost 2 or 3 games when they barred them because of this
Yeah.
Palestine thing.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Palestine thing? You don't want to go there.
No, it's very. Don't agree with war. Simple
Yeah, no
as that.
war, yeah, you
nobody doesn't solve anything.
Mm.
It's just the Western world.
It's just
Gone
greed
mad.
and money.
Yeah.
It's just war is big business now.
What do you think about how the fans got treated when they tried to show some solidarity?
I didn't like that, of course.
No.
And I like what the Green Brigade are doing and all that, standing
Yeah.
up for them. But then there's people out there that say the other argument is keep football as football, keep politics out of it. And just,
Everything's politics,
We just
eh?
want to just come to watch a game of football because we're trying to get away from
Mhm.
that side of life. It's an escape for us. So you listen to them and go, yeah, I guess so. That's true because people have got hard lives, and then at the weekend all they want to do is watch a game of football without
Yep.
and get a bit of release. But at the same time, some people are using it as a political stage to say something.
Well, my opinion is the club is based on helping
Yeah, that has been from the start. Yeah.
people that are underprivileged, or
Underprivileged.
so that's what they're
oppressed.
founded on, and they
Yeah.
promote themselves as this kind of thing.
So they should be doing that.
Yeah.
But in the end, these guys, the fans, they get called hooligans. They just quietly sent over 100,000 extra. They were matched the fine for Palestine, and they got all this extra money, and they just quietly gave it to a refugee camp. And the club, it's probably a fraction of what the club actually do, but they promote themselves. That's what it kind of annoys me, and I wish the club would do more to help the oppressed people. Like that's what they should stand for, So I have arguments with my brother, my family, and because it doesn't sit right.
Yeah, no.
Even the play with the one player had to leave, which is sad, but it's kind of a bit of a mess, the world. That's why, like, the Sikh message is basically love, right?
Yeah.
You're one with the world, we're all the same.
We're all the same. We're not trying to convert anybody into Sikhism.
No.
We just want to say, be whatever religion you practice, whatever faith, do the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a focus on like helping oppressed people or people that are in need? Is that quite like foundational to Sikhism as well?
Yes. Got to help.
That's right.
You're meant to give 10% of our earnings as well to charity and help people, 10% of our time. That's the Sikh way.
Wow, that's so good.
Have you been to the Punjab?
Yeah.
And is there a center? Is there like a spiritual center, like a place where is it gurus you have, or?
Well, the Amritsar is where the Golden Temple is. That's the holiest shrine for us. So that's there, the Golden Temple. And
Where's that? Which big city is it now?
Amritsar is.
Amritsar is a big
called Amritsar.
city of millions.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so.
And if you were going there, you would fly to Delhi and get another flight, probably.
You can get another flight to Amritsar now,
Uh-huh.
straight to there as well as Delhi. But Delhi's a bit further away.
Did you have a nice time there?
yeah.
You got family there, yeah?
Yeah, I've got family in India. Yeah. I haven't been back since I've been baptised though, but so it was different kind of perspective then.
And you've not been since your
Not since
little experience?
I'd love to go back. Maybe
Yeah.
next year.
It was 2 years, am I right? 2 years ago that happened, the Secret Awakening.
No, 4 years.
Wow.
Okay, and
2020.
it doesn't happen again, it just happens once, right? Is that my understanding? Or it can happen,
It's God's gift. That's the way we see it.
Mhm.
It was truly an awakening for me, in the sense that
Wow.
I changed and I walked from the person I was before, and that's what our scriptures are telling you. You've been blessed. You've been woken up to see what there is something else, and you can achieve these feats. But when people start to do yoga and stuff like that to achieve these feats, that's the whole wrong reason for it. It's basically just substituting like alcohol for something else. I want to get an experience. I want to do it for that experience. You're not actually doing it for the right reason.
It's an idol. That's why it's not.
What do you think of Russell
closeness of
Brand
God.
and that kind of thing?
He does it. I think his meditations are doing for like basically to help you relax or get energy, stuff like that. These are all side effects of meditation.
Yeah, they're good for addiction and things.
Stuff like that. So
But he
you
seems-
can use it that way as well. But
He seems like his heart's in the right
no,
place
yeah,
when
I
he's
don't think
speaking
he's doing the
about.
wrong. I don't think he's doing the right stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got your focuses are going away from God.
God, and
Your focus has to be on union with God and changing yourself.
they don't teach that in Rama. That's not what they teach.
No.
It's nothing about
They
you.
have this guru. He's not here. I don't see him everywhere. What's his
Yeah,
name?
that's our 10th guru.
He's
Guru
different.
Gobind Singh. This is all warrior.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cool.
That was our 10th in that.
Oh.
Osprey, is it an osprey or an eagle? Bird of prey. But they have in the Rama
Yogi
Center,
Bhajan, yeah.
Guru Bhajan.
Yogi Bhajan.
Yogi Bhajan, have you ever heard?
He created the Kundalini Yoga.
He's
that
more
they-
of this LA kind of thing.
He brought the Kundalini Yoga to the Western people, and then they all jumped on it, and then that's how Rama was created and everything. And we were asking the lady but people in Punjab, are they practicing Kundalini Yoga? And she's like, no, it's just only a Western thing. Yeah. But the true Kundalini is Kundalini meditation. Do you call it that? Or no,
We
just
call it
meditation?
Nam Simran. Simran.
What is it?
Nam Simran.
Nam
Meditation.
Simran.
Yeah. It's just
So
meditation.
Kundalini is just the energy that's dormant in your spine, right? That's what it is.
How would you describe it? Yeah.
Well, that's basically it. It's the energy that rises up. And life energy, life source.
They call it, it's like a snake, right?
Yeah.
So it's just freaking. I think it has happened to me, but just subtly small, little subtle ones. I've never had the big one. Because I don't think, maybe some people can practice apparently for years and they never have it. You can try and get it, it never happens.
Like the one that happened to me, if it had lasted more than a split second, I'm sure I would have had a stroke or something. That's how powerful it was.
Like an electric shock. Have you had an electric shock before?
Yeah, it's
Did it hurt a lot?
It didn't hurt. No, it didn't hurt, but it was so powerful that it would have, I'm sure I wouldn't have been standing straight after it. That's why I think the physics behind it and the science is that you've got to do a lot more meditation and get the power of the brain stronger, stuff like that.
This helps you
To
focus. I love that. I
there
really
is-
miss it.
I've read a lot about people going to different dimensions and stuff like that, but I'm not doing it for that reason.
That's so good. Your
I'm
heart's in the right place.
just doing it out of pure love.
Yeah,
Pure
that's
love
so
for
good.
God.
So good.
And what would you call God in Punjabi? What's the name of God?
Waheguru.
That's really.
Wow.
And how would you say, like, just like a what? Just what would you what's the I mean, what's that? What does that say? Can you read it out?
Sorry,
Yeah.
The prayer.
Yeah, is it a prayer?
it's a prayer, yeah.
A mantra or a prayer?
It's just a prayer.
Can you read it? No?
Yeah, I can read this one like Japji Sahib prayer is saying Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji da Najor hai. It's just different prayers we do in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's Japji Sahib. Jap Sahib is a remembrance of God prayer, which
Right.
we do. Japji Sahib, a prayer for protection prayer. It's different prayers.
I'm back. I'm just reading this before we stop, right? Because we have to feed the squirrels because he's had the best day of his life. He said feeding the squirrels in Grove Park, which is I love it, man. But this is family. A good family is a key to true happiness. Now I'm over from Mallorca, and my family's a bit. I don't know. I'm a bit of a black sheep, and I'm having a problem. And it's I don't know what's going on. No one's talking to me. No one's coming. What's going on, Hugo? And my mum's not well. So, how can you make a good family? How does how does that?
How do you make a good family?
Yeah, what do you think's the key?
Good question.
It's difficult, right?
It
Family's
is
tricky.
because family can be difficult. I just think you have to control your anger, your vibe. We don't believe in Satan as we
Don't believe in Satan.
No, if you're doing Simran, you're calming down the 5 internal demons that we have. You know, things like, and anger is one of them.
Yeah.
We were always told to keep calm. Anger, lust, greed, attachment, pride, all these things.
Yeah.
These are the 5 demons. I think in Catholicism, it's 7 deadly sins or something.
Yeah.
And there are 2 more. But
Yeah.
that's that. If you can control that, you can do anything.
Anger, lust, greed,
Attachment, pride. I
and
think.
pride. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty
If
of
you can
them all.
control
Really.
those,
We all go to them all.
and they disappear. But we believe as they get down and subdued when you do Nam Simran. Because
You doing what?
when you do meditation.
How do you call it?
Nam Simran.
Nam cinnamon.
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 Yeah. Yeah, it's
we
true.
should do it at the Gurdwara on Tuesdays.
Okay, maybe we can
Central
come to
Gurdwara.
Gurdwara. You're going to get some shots of all this stuff.
Yeah, I will.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
6:30.
And it's open and it's free. So dig that, man.
But
It's a place to stop.
We'll do it for about 45 minutes. Continue.
Open and free.
So everybody sits down and just starts chanting.
45 minutes, perfect. Can I just shake your hand and say, how do I say thanks in Punjabi?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
That was cool.